Hello and welcome to another vacuum cleaner review. Welcome to Vacuum Insanity. Today we'll be reviewing this guy. The name of which is the ELECTROLUX Ec41-2Sw. So we're going to look at this guy, and first of all, we're going to focus on measurement and stuff. This is my vacuum cleaner enthusiast, Jacob.
Hello.
He loves vacuum cleaners. What do you think about vacuum cleaners in general?
Vacuum cleaners is like, when it's dirty and things like get clean, it's like vacuum cleaner power.
Exactly. Vacuum cleaner is power. Remember that, people. Vacuum cleaner is power. So let's go on to measurements.
And this is the bad boy we're all talking about. With 31 centimeters in width and 42 centimeters in length, this 7.2 kilo bastard is the one that is going to clean your home.
Well, so that was a little bit about the general measurements of this vacuum cleaner. But the thing is, all these measurements you can read online. What you can't read online is how the vacuum cleaner feels. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So let's take a look at the various buttons. We have the usual cable bottom right here. And as you can see already, this is an ELECTROLUX model. So it's very effective. And, just a second. Generally, it's not going to disappoint you. It's quite effective. And it feels nice to push on. There's the on-off button, which is exactly the same thing. We'll see a little bit to that later. And then right here, we have the power level, which I've mentioned this in previous Vacuum Insanity episodes, but I like when there's a visual representation of each level. You see, there's the curtain, there's the couch, and there's carpet, and then I guess this is wooden floor. So you have an idea like what kind of level is equivalent to the power. So anyway, quite a good job on ELECTROLUX. This is one of the newer models, of course. Let's take a look at the filter.
And this is the filtration system, which is quite unique for this kind of vacuum cleaner. If you look at this, you have two buttons on the top. They are very, very, very easy to spot. This one are we not going to use for this part, but the one on the top is the key. Yes. When you press this button down, you'll disconnect the filtration system from the vacuum cleaner. And normally we would use this button to disconnect this part from the bottom part and then empty whichever dust that must be in there. But this this exact vacuum cleaner is kind of broken, so we have a piece of tape here. But this type of vacuum cleaner gives another opportunity to empty the dust from the filtration system by simply clicking this one button in and then empty it down. You can see the dust here. There is more up there.
Remember, people, dust is very evil. That's the reason why we have vacuum cleaner.
Exactly.
So we can rid ourselves of that filth from the world.
Exactly. That's why we do this kind of shit.
Yes.
We close this easily again after we have emptied it. And from over here, you see where all the dust comes from. From this, from when it's sucked up from the floor until it's in the machine. It is all because of this filtration system.
Yeah, excellent work, Jacob. I told you he's a master of the vacuums. So that was it about measurements and features as well as feel. It feels really nice. I gotta say, this is an ELECTROLUX, so you expect quality to be really top notch. I can agree with that so far. As far as power, it uses about 750 watts. So that's also something to keep in mind when you buy this vacuum cleaner. So my friend Jacob, he is an expert in terms of noise, and he has this excellent app which we're going to use in order to test the noise levels of this vacuum cleaner. So do you have the app available?
Yes, I have.
Very good.
We can count the decibels here.
Yes, so that's the entire point of this part of the test, is that we're going to test the decibel level.
Yes.
Right, so let's go. So what you're gonna do, like with any vacuum cleaner, is that you're going to stick this one in here. And basically, we're going to test 3 levels of this vacuum cleaner. We're going to test the minimum first, and then we're going to test like medium afterwards, and then max. Those are the noise levels we're going to test. So let's start with minimum. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am.
So this is the average for the lowest power level. Right, yes. We'll go on to the next one.
Yes, boss.
Okay, this is supposed to be medium power level, but quite unusually, it actually got a lower score. What do you think about that as an vacuum cleaner enthusiast, Jacob?
Well, I think that is a sign of vacuum cleaning power.
Oh, yes.
Getting bigger and bigger and bigger by every day.
I mean, the numbers don't lie, people. This is the real deal.
This is facts.
This is an accurate measurement. Yes, okay, we'll go on to max power now. Max power, baby. Oh my God, I'm so impressed by this. Such fidelity all the way through. Basically almost no noise difference whether you are vacuuming on low or high power. What do you think about this, Jacob? I think it's quite impressive.
Well, I think this is breaking like grounds for what vacuum cleaning power has been. This is the new era of vacuum cleaning. And,
oh yes.
And it starts with this ELECTROLUX.
It's this one, people. You have to buy it.
And that is how you connect the mouthpiece.
That's right. Unfortunately, on this piece, the only if you want to customize your vacuum cleaner, unfortunately, you can only get rid of this piece right here, like we showed you. Whereas the rest is kind of stuck. Whereas on other vacuum cleaners from Miele, for example, you can also, detach the mouthpiece from this long aluminum bar. So that's rather a disappointment. What do you think about that, Jacob?
This is a product of innovation.
Right.
And they might have not reached everywhere where you could innovate. But they have reached a lot.
Today we'll be using the Rema 1000 Graham's Mail. Mail is floor in Danish, basically, for someone who doesn't know. But that's what we're going to use for today's test in order to really figure out
exactly
what this vacuum cleaner right here is capable of. So let's do it, people. Very nice. Look at that.
Look at all this Graham flour. Now we're gonna vacuum it away.
That's right. Now people, we're throwing this at max And there's a lot of great floor right here. So, wow, okay. There's some resistance here. But look at how clean the floor is already. Wow.
This is about the best vacuuming I have ever seen. How do you think?
I think it's quite beautiful. Now we're going to test the plastic carpet. Wow.
Look how nice that went.
Filtration. Oh my God. This is amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Not a single particle left on this rough textured plastic carpet. That's good performance, ladies and gentlemen. What a beauty. It's so sleek and it performs wonderfully. What do you think, Jacob?
Well, I think this is quite the vacuum cleaner you would want in your home. First of all, it is quite small, it is quite discreet, but what is not discreet is how it will treat your home. This floor is clean, so much which would your home be if that vacuum cleaner wasn't yours?
One criticism is I think the name is not very memorable. It's EC41-2Sw, which I think is kind of a dumb name. They could have thought of something more interesting, but in terms of performance and overall quality, it's amazing. The overall score, you can see right, you know. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see you next time at Vacuum Insanity. And remember to check out our dear guest, Jacob's parkour channel, which I will put right here. And then I'll see you next time. Goodbye.